Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Or that your body isn't as strong as it once was? If you've ever wondered how to feel more vibrant, alive, and full of energy again, you're not alone. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond feel the same way. But here's the good news. Science shows us that simple changes can make a big difference. In fact, researchers have found that eating certain foods, like fruits rich in antioxidants and nutrients, can actually slow down the aging process and boost longevity. And today, we're diving into the top 4 fruits seniors should eat daily for a longer, healthier life. Let's start with berries. Have you ever noticed how blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, they all seem to pop up in every healthy eating article these days? Well, there's a reason for that. Berries are packed with antioxidants, which are like little warriors in your body fighting off damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals sound scary, but they're just unstable molecules that can harm our cells over time. Think of them as tiny rust particles building up in your car engine if you don't take care of it. Antioxidants help neutralize those harmful effects, keeping your body running smoothly. Here's where it gets even more exciting. A study published in the Annals of Neurology found that older adults who ate at least 2 servings of berries per week had slower rates of cognitive decline compared to those who didn't. That's right, eating berries might help keep your mind sharp as you age. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I'm not much of a berry eater. But trust me, it's easier than you think. You don't have to sit down and eat a whole bowl of plain blueberries unless you want to. Try tossing them into your morning oatmeal, blending them into a smoothie, or even sprinkling dried cranberries onto your salad. And here's a personal story for you. I know someone named Margaret who started adding half a cup of mixed berries to her breakfast every day. Within weeks, she told me she felt lighter, more energized, and even noticed her memory improving. She said things like remembering names or recalling where she left her keys became less frustrating. It wasn't magic. It was simply giving her brain the tools it needed to thrive. Now let's talk about why berries are especially great for seniors. As we age, inflammation becomes a bigger concern. Chronic inflammation is linked to everything from heart disease to arthritis, and even Alzheimer's. The good news is that berries contain compounds called flavonoids, which have been shown to reduce inflammation. One particular type of flavonoid, anthocyanins, the pigments that give berries their deep red, purple, or blue color, are especially potent. Studies suggest they may lower the risk of chronic diseases while supporting overall vitality. So whether it's fresh, frozen, or even freeze-dried, berries are an easy win when it comes to boosting your health. Just remember, variety is key. Mix it up between blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries to get the full range of benefits. Now that we've covered the incredible power of berries, let's move on to another fruit that's just as important and might already be sitting in your fruit bowl. Before we dive deeper into our conversation about the incredible fruits that can boost longevity and support your health as you age, I want to remind you of something important. This video is for informational purposes only and is based on publicly available research. Everyone's health is unique, so always consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your lifestyle, diet, or exercise routine. Scientific knowledge is constantly evolving, and what works for one person may not work for another. With that said, let's keep exploring how small dietary choices can add years to your life and life to your years. Now that we've covered the amazing benefits of berries, let's move on to another powerhouse fruit, oranges. Oranges are often celebrated for their vitamin C content, but they offer so much more than just a boost to your immune system. They're also rich in fiber, which is essential for maintaining a healthy digestive system. As we age, digestion can sometimes slow down, leading to discomfort or irregularity. Including fiber-rich foods like oranges in your daily diet can help keep things moving smoothly, literally. But here's the thing about oranges that many people don't realize. They're packed with compounds called flavonoids, which have been shown to support heart health. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that regular consumption of citrus fruits was associated with a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. The flavonoids in oranges help improve blood vessel function and reduce inflammation, both of which are critical for maintaining a strong, healthy heart as we grow older. And let's not forget how versatile oranges are. You can peel and eat them as a snack, toss segments into a salad for a burst of sweetness, or even squeeze fresh orange juice to start your day. Just be mindful of store-bought juices. They often contain added sugars, which can negate some of the health benefits. Fresh is always best when it comes to getting the full nutritional impact. I'll share a quick story with you. A friend of mine, Linda, started eating an orange every morning after hearing about its benefits. She wasn't sure if it would make a difference, but within a few weeks, she noticed her digestion had improved, and she felt less sluggish during the day. Plus, she loved the refreshing taste. It became something she looked forward to each morning. Small changes like this really can add up over time. Now, some of you might be thinking, what if I don't like oranges? No problem. Other citrus fruits like grapefruits, lemons, and limes offer similar benefits. For example, adding a slice of lemon to your water not only enhances the flavor, but also provides a dose of antioxidants and supports hydration. A win-win for your body. Speaking of hydration, did you know that staying properly hydrated is crucial for seniors? As we age, our sense of thirst can diminish, making it easier to become dehydrated without realizing it. Citrus fruits, with their high water content, can help contribute to your daily fluid intake while delivering all those wonderful nutrients. Now that we've talked about the incredible benefits of oranges and other citrus fruits, let's shift our focus to another fruit that's been prized for centuries for its health-promoting properties. This one might surprise you. It's not exotic or trendy, but it's absolutely worth including in your daily routine. Let's talk about apples. Before we move on to our next fruit, let me remind you of something important. This video is for informational purposes only and is based on publicly available research. Everyone's health is unique, so always consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your lifestyle, diet, or exercise routine. Scientific knowledge is constantly evolving, and what works for one person may not work for another. With that in mind, let's keep going and explore how small, consistent choices can lead to big results over time. Now let's talk about apples. You've probably heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, there's more truth to that than you might think. Apples are incredibly nutrient-dense, offering fiber, vitamin C, and a variety of antioxidants. But what really sets them apart is their high content of soluble fiber, specifically pectin. Soluble fiber helps regulate blood sugar levels and lowers cholesterol, both of which are crucial for reducing the risk of heart disease, a leading concern as we age. Here's where it gets even more interesting. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating apples regularly was associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. The polyphenol in apples, those powerful plant compounds, play a role in improving insulin sensitivity. And let's be honest, managing blood sugar becomes increasingly important as we get older. Adding an apple to your daily routine could be a simple yet effective way to support your metabolic health. But here's the best part. Apples are so easy to incorporate into your day. You can slice one up and enjoy it with a handful of nuts for a satisfying snack, blend it into a smoothie for natural sweetness, or even bake it with a sprinkle of cinnamon for a warm, comforting treat. I know someone named Robert who started eating an apple every afternoon instead of reaching for chips or cookies. He told me he noticed two things right away. He felt fuller longer, and his energy didn't crash like it used to after sugary snacks. It's amazing how such a small swap can make a noticeable difference. Now, some of you might be thinking, what if I don't like the texture of apples? That's okay. You can try cooking them down into a sauce or adding grated apple to oatmeal or yogurt. The key is finding ways to make these healthy foods enjoyable for you. Let's shift gears for a moment and talk about something we all face as we age, challenges. Maybe it's a lack of motivation, physical discomfort, or simply feeling overwhelmed by all the advice out there. I get it, change isn't always easy. But here's the good news. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Small, consistent actions add up over time. For example, researchers at Johns Hopkins University found that just adding 10 minutes of extra movement per day, whether it's walking, gardening, or even dancing in your living room, can contribute to a longer, healthier life. And it's not just about physical health. Staying socially engaged is just as important. Did you know that loneliness can have a profound impact on your well-being? Studies suggest that maintaining strong social connections can improve mental health and even boost longevity. So while we're talking about fruits, don't forget to nourish your relationships too. Invite a friend over for a fruit salad, join a community group, or call a loved one while you enjoy your daily apple. These moments matter. Speaking of moments, let's wrap up our list of top fruits with one final powerhouse that might surprise you. This fruit is creamy, rich, and often overlooked, but it's packed with nutrients that can truly transform your health. Let's talk about avocados. Now that we've explored the incredible benefits of berries, oranges, apples, and avocados, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. These 4 fruits are more than just tasty additions to your plate. They're tools you can use to take charge of your health and well-being as you age. Each one offers unique nutrients that support everything from brain function and heart health to digestion and inflammation reduction. And the best part, they're simple, accessible, and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Let's recap why these fruits are so powerful, because understanding their roles can help you appreciate how they work together to support your body. Berries, with their antioxidants and flavonoids, are like little warriors fighting off damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals contribute to aging and chronic diseases, but antioxidants help neutralize them, protecting your cells. Studies have shown that people who regularly eat berries experience slower rates of cognitive decline, which means sharper memory and clearer thinking as the years go by. Whether it's blueberries in your smoothie or raspberries sprinkled over yogurt, berries are an effortless way to give your brain a boost. Next, we talked about oranges and other citrus fruits. These sunny gems aren't just about vitamin C. They're packed with fiber, flavonoids, and hydration. Fiber keeps your digestive system running smoothly, while flavonoids reduce inflammation and support heart health. Research has even linked regular citrus consumption to a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Think about it. Something as simple as slicing an orange or squeezing lemon into your water could be helping your heart stay strong. For those who worry about sugar content, remember that the natural sugars in whole fruits come bundled with fiber, which slows down absorption and prevents blood sugar spikes. It's all about balance. Apples came next, and they truly live up to the old adage, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Their soluble fiber, particularly pectin, helps regulate cholesterol levels and stabilize blood sugar. This is especially important as we age because managing cholesterol and blood sugar becomes critical for preventing conditions like heart disease and diabetes. Beyond that, apples are rich in polyphenol, which improve insulin sensitivity and reduce oxidative stress. I shared a story earlier about Robert, who swapped his afternoon snack for an apple and noticed better energy levels throughout the day. That's the beauty of small changes. They add up over time. And finally, we talked about avocados, a creamy, nutrient-dense fruit that often gets overlooked. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, which are heart-healthy and anti-inflammatory. They also provide potassium, which supports healthy blood pressure, and vitamin E, which promotes skin elasticity and joint mobility. Many people shy away from avocados because they think they're too high in calories, but when eaten in moderation, they're incredibly nourishing. Adding half an avocado to your salad, or spreading mashed avocado on whole grain toast, can make a world of difference in how satisfied and energized you feel after meals. But here's the thing, knowledge is only powerful when it's put into action. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. In fact, trying to change everything at once can feel overwhelming and unsustainable. Instead, focus on making one small adjustment at a time. Maybe it's adding a handful of berries to your breakfast or slicing an apple to snack on in the afternoon. Over time, these little changes can add up to big results. Experts like Dr. Michael Greger, a renowned advocate for plant-based nutrition, emphasize that diet and lifestyle choices play a significant role in reducing the risk of chronic diseases. The power to shape your future is in your hands, and it starts with the choices you make today. I want to leave you with a story that might inspire you. A few years ago, I met a woman named Evelyn who decided to focus on eating more whole foods after her doctor warned her about high cholesterol and prediabetes. At first, she felt discouraged. She thought, how am I supposed to turn my life around at this age? But then she realized she didn't need to do anything drastic. She started small, swapping processed snacks for fresh fruit and making sure she included at least one serving of produce with every meal. Within months, she noticed a difference, not just in her lab results, but in how she felt. Her energy levels improved, her joints didn't ache as much, and she told me, "I feel like I'm taking control of my life again." That's the power of small, consistent habits. Now, some of you might be wondering, what if I don't like one of these fruits? That's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. If berries aren't your thing, try pairing oranges with spinach in a salad or blending avocado into a smoothie to mask its flavor. Experimentation is key. Find ways to enjoy these foods that work for you. Remember, variety is also important. Mixing up your fruit choices ensures you're getting a wide range of nutrients, so don't be afraid to explore new recipes and combinations. Let's talk about mindset for a moment. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, "It's too late for me to make a difference." But science shows us that it's never too late to start making healthier choices. A study from the Journal of the American Medical Association found that adopting healthier habits, even later in life, can significantly increase lifespan and improve quality of life. So whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, every positive step you take matters. Another important aspect of aging well is staying socially engaged. Did you know that loneliness can have a profound impact on your physical and mental health? Studies suggest that maintaining strong social connections can improve mental health, reduce the risk of depression, and even boost longevity. While we've been talking about fruits, don't forget to nourish your relationships too. Invite a friend over for a fruit salad, join a community group, or call a loved one while you enjoy your daily apple. These moments matter just as much as the food on your plate. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these fruits are you most excited to try, or do you already have a favorite? Are there any tips or tricks you've discovered for incorporating them into your meals? Let me know in the comments below. Sharing your thoughts not only helps build a sense of community, but also inspires others who might be looking for ideas. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on healthy aging. Sharing this video with a friend or loved one could also be a wonderful way to spread the message of vitality and longevity. Finally, I want to remind you of something important. Aging doesn't mean losing your health. It means taking charge of it in a smarter, more intentional way. Every day is a new opportunity to nourish your body, nurture your mind, and connect with the people and activities that bring you joy. Whether it's through the foods you eat, the movements you make, or the relationships you cherish, you have the power to shape your own journey. So here's to living your best life at any age, and to savoring every bite along the way. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and remember, small steps lead to big changes. Here's to your health.